Oh, excuse me.
Coldest opening I've ever seen.
It is, in fact, freezing here in northern New Jersey.
Have they not kicked on the AC or the heat yet?
It is on, but I'm scared to like really turn it on. I opened the valve a little bit because I don't have like. Hi everyone, welcome to Saturn Studs. Saturn Studs talks home heating. I have hot water baseboards as the heating in my apartment,
Right, right.
so it's like all or nothing. If I open the valve and like let all the hot water in, it'll get like 85 degrees in my apartment.
Oh my God, sauna time. Oh,
And
I just have. Yeah.
yeah, so it's either like 30 or 80. Those are my two choices.
Yeah. I before we get started, I need to we have a very special announcement. It's not a happy one. I have to pay respects. Someone very close to me is seriously injured. I am, of course, talking about my chair.
Oh no!
It's been for the last couple of days. I actually did the cast with it today. The chair it's a ring stand with three legs that connect to the actual stand, right?
Right.
Can you kind of picture that? And it's all metal, and the metal at the welds has worn away.
Oh
So right
no.
now it bobbles like a fucking disco stick, because literally all of the legs are almost broken. So I
I
have a
thought it
strong
was
impression.
kind of quiet on the
I
cast this
had
one.
I was working on my core trying to do it. So tonight I put it back, and I'm gonna either buy a new model of that chair because that chair is fucking dope, or I'm gonna go lug it down to the creator space and see if they can't fucking weld that shit back together.
Yeah. I'm also at some point gonna take a trip out to Staples because the compression cylinder in my chair here has like gone and like it'll sink down on me. Also, it's a gamer chair and it's not the most ergonomic piece of equipment I've ever seen. And after testing out the new office chairs that we're getting for the new building, I'm like, these are a lot more comfortable to sit in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a trip
Uh,
down to Staples and see how much comfort my budget will get me, and then make a decision.
Oz per dollar. We're back tonight with Pokemon Glazed.
Yeah, this is our bridge into Sword and Shield, and I guess I'll announce this now. Starting with Sword and Shield because it's an convenient excuse to do so. I'm going to open up the streaming schedule, and we will be streaming more than once or twice a week. Whether sometimes it might just be me, sometimes it might be me and Peter, sometimes it might be me and Jake, sometimes it'll be all three of us. But there will be more streams on this channel. I think streaming once a week is not particularly effective for building the audience, and I'm not going to want to wait a week every time we make any progress in Pokemon Sword. So, pretty much when I'm playing video games, I'll be streaming for the most part, unless I'm just relaxing and shit. But
Right.
we're here in Southerly City, because apparently this be the place where we go to the next region, which is Jhoto.
Hooray.
You must be Sab. Oh, Sab, that's right. We named him Shonen Anime Boy because of his spiky hair.
Oh,
We downloaded this game. I looked at the day I downloaded the ROM, and it was in February of this year.
it's been a while.
Been a hot minute.
It's been a stream.
You must be Sab, correct? My name is Professor Oak. Expert on everything Pokemon, and of course, this is my wonderful student, Chris. I've decided to
course.
bring her. She's the palette swap version of the female from Crystal. Along to see the
yes.
Tunod region. Tell me, Sab, is it true that Espeon live in the nearby forest? I must go and see that. Goodbye, Sab. Oh, that Professor Oak. Always on the run. Anyway, my name is Chris. I know we just said that, but I feel like As a strong, independent woman, I have to introduce myself. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you, champion of the two-knot, huh? I have an idea. How about you travel to the Jhoto region, you fuck? I'm sure you'd love it as much as I do. Here, take this. And we obtain a plane ticket.
Take this bottle, too. Bring it on the plane. And hit the green button when you get to 3,500 feet.
If you present that ticket, the nice man there near the runway, he'll take you right on to Jhoto. Take care.
Cool, we're riding Spirit Airlines.
Hey, sometimes you don't have a lot of money to spend and you need to get somewhere.
They need to make... I'm surprised no one's made a Spirit Airlines joke where they just get on the plane. Like, you walk on the plane and there's the fucking till there and you have to put in you put in the coins. And the guy goes, exact change only. Yeah. Get out of here if you don't.
They're the airplane equivalent of a Greyhound bus.
Yes.
Where no one's happy to be there and no one's going to treat you any special.
Even the Greyhound bus is it's 0.5% better than the mega bus they take to get down from Albany to the city sometimes. Because literally, I can buy a fucking chicken chow mein for more than the price of that ticket. So you pay 20. You pay.
As he dies in the background.
That's what happens on the
Rest in peace, Peter. 1995, 2019.
He died doing what he loved, ranting about the fucking megabus.
Guy Gent. That is the greatest character name I've ever seen.
Welcome to the Jhoto region, traveler. I'm the guide, Gent, and it's my job to direct new trainers to where they need to begin their journey. You want to start by getting a starter... Wait, no, not by getting off a starter Pokemon. Start off by getting a starter Pokemon. Your first training is a Poke Hand Job from Professor Elm. Just head that way out of town until you get to New Bark.
Yeah, that's going to be on the best of for this month. That's
New Bark Town. It's a lot worse than New Bite Town, I'll tell you that.
They use too much teeth in their blowjobs. Don't you try going Route 30 beforehand either, or I'll fucking murder your family.
Totally don't do it, guys. There's not a sweet cocaine party going down.
Cocaine, you say?
And leprechauns.
Cherry Grove. Oh, yep, here we are. Classic Jhoto. Oh, what the hell is this rock?
See, it's a giant-ass ocarina.
It appears to just be a rock. Oh, let's look at our team since it's been so long. We have
right.
F.U. Jake, because he wanted the Shinx, right? And I was like, no, we're taking the Riolu. We have a Dragonite, Clark Gibble, Pepe, the sad Swampert, T-Tar, and to Angela Merkel.
Angela. Oh man, this was the game, right, with the fucking dragon patch right outside?
Yeah,
town?
Outside the starting town is the patch of grass with all level 5s of the Cedar legendaries of the first 4 regions. So we're like, well, fuck it, fuck it.
Thanks, guys. They didn't want to put that on there.
Oh, he's just gonna yell at us if we try to get to Route 30. All right.
Shut up, Scrib.
But if we go the other way, we can go to Route 29. You already knew about ledges. Yes, I know about ledges.
Billy Mays here. You already knew about legends, but did you know you can use a Pokemon move to jump up legends? I'm here with a hidden machine.
I'm here, back from the dead with the hit. Ooh, hello.
It's a new hidden machine, Resurrect.
So majestic and regal. I think T-Tart.
That would be an interesting Pokemon move where they faint themselves and then revive the next Pokemon in the queue.
I'm pretty sure that there's a move like that. It's called Healing Wish or something like that.
That's crazy, man. Revive moves in my Pokemon game? Never in a vanillion years would I have thought of that.
A Vendillion years.
Vendilion Click.
Oh, we do know Rock Slide. Haha. You quick your attack. That would have been awfully embarrassing had we missed.
Yes. I also forgot that these. Was it just that the gyms were like super over level compared to the areas? Because these are level 40 things.
Yeah, I think that was a thing. You know what the worst ROM hack I played with that was? It's a ROM hack. Oh, hey, we have a viewer, Rublinsky, on Twitch, says, "What's up?" Not much. We were talking about chairs and megabuses and all sorts of things that people come to Pokemon streams to hear about.
Absolutely. Have you ever played Pokemon Glazed?
Yes, we're new to this, so if you have any insight on things we should check out, it'll be much appreciated. Mass preach, man.
Mash potatoes. Huh? Oh, Grody. That one was a bad one. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, friendo.
Good friendo. He's a good friendo, Rob Linsky. I've decided.
Rob Linsky.
Or Rob Ski.
Rob Ski.
Yeah.
All right. Where do I pop this thing up?
I'm sorry, I'm blind and can't read. I hate having to do the dishes, so I'm going to pout instead of handling my anger in an effective way. No one seems to be freaked out that we're just in his house. Wait. Right, Cherry Grove is to the left of New Barktown, so we have to go to New Barktown to see Professor Elm.
Mm-hmm.
My Jhoto's coming back to me. Your Jhoto is showing. Is that a tree or is that a Sudowoodo? It's a tree.
It's a very suggestive tree.
So sexy. I'm giving beginners a taste of what being a trainer is all about. Watch them have, like, level 5 Pokemon. Watch.
He's just trying to fucking smurf us. Can't smurf us.
Oh, fuck, a Scrafty. Level 46 Scrafty. Luckily, we've got the counter picks here.
Got him.
Apparently, we can Mega Evolve our Lucario in this game. I know we looked it up and we're unsure as how to reach the area we needed to, so perhaps it'll reveal itself later. And another Scrafty. Well, second verse, same as the first.
Goodbye.
I was looking through our Pokemon here, and other than a very janky mix set on our Swampert, we have no special attackers.
Classic. That's how you know you're playing for success.
Yeah.
It's a theme run, everyone. That's what it is. Oh, his lab was here.
Yeah. In New Barktown.
New Borktown?
Teleportation system is offline.
You need to see... You gotta go to Planet Yard Rat. That's the next fast quest after you get the third badge.
Ooh. A luxury ball. My
fucking kid just put that shit out on the carpet for any anime protagonist to come in and take.
Just fucking ganked it. Oh, it's Chris. Chris's mom. Are you Sab? Chris told me she met a fine young... Oh, yeah. Did she now?
She called me on her Pokegear.
Late night when you need my...
I love that Pokegear. Everyone who played Gold and Silver knew about fucking smartphones before everyone else knew about smartphones.
It's true.
They were like, what if it was a PDA, but it did more shit?
Little documented in history is that was in fact Apple's major inspiration for the first iPhone was the Pokegear from Gold and Silver.
Only adding more fodder to the argument that Gold and Silver is the best, best generation.
Well, technically, the best generation would be Generation 4 because it had the Gold and Silver remakes, which are the best games that have ever been made in Pokemon series, and maybe just in general. I'm not bold enough to make that claim, but you could make the argument.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Ohio gozaimasu.
Chile. Look
Are
who's
these?
here. Oh yeah, these are our rivals. I remember them slightly. I think she's like has the superiority complex despite accomplishing nothing in the game. Uh,
Yes.
Look who's here. The slowpoke, late as usual, eh? This is Silver. He's like one of the best battlers in the Johto region, and he can like totally kick your ass, even though I never could. He's on his own journey a few years ago, right?
It's nice to meet you. I don't mind, Shell. She's mostly just jealous because you and Percy got to be the champions while she didn't.
That was fucking wonderful.
That was Lee calling. They need me to get back to my gym before I face a challenger. Goodbye, Sam, and take care of yourself, little sis. Ugh.
Oh.
Anarchy, big old Anarchy.
Isn't my bro like something? It was because of his travels that I decided to travel on my own and Tunad after all. Well, I guess you'll be getting your starter. I remember when I chose Chikorita as mine. You better not choose Chikorita. Also, see you around, Slowpoke.
No, well, I don't know. How is Meganium?
Meganium is the fucking patient zero for why an all-around Pokemon stat distribution doesn't work.
Good to know.
It's a shiny Pokeball, which... Oh, do we have to play Russian roulette? You must be Sab, correct? Chris told me you might show up. I have a gift for you, but you need a space in your party for it. You can use the PC over there to make room. All right.
Professor Elm's looking a little more squat than he used to.
Hey, years are hard on Pokemon professors. All right, we'll deposit
Yeah,
to Angela.
Professor Elm got root rot.
What is in our box? We have the Chansey Killer.
Tentacool.
Oh, we have a Quaava with an Everstone for some reason. And a
And-
scarf wearing... Oh, right,
Oh, it's fucking me, Pikachu.
Yeah, I remember.
Fuck off.
Axnu.
We captured a lot of accidents.
Do we know? Yeah, this is where we were just capturing Pokemon. Oh, right, and every time we beat the fucking battle tower, we got a prize Eevee, so we had like 6 Eevees.
Oh, yes.
It's all coming back to me now.
And it's all coming back to me.
Although Tangela Merkel was the weak link on the team for quite a while, so we can box her. It'll be all right.
Yeah.
Even though you are already an experienced trainer, I'll offer you one of my starter Pokemon. Go ahead. I have more for other trainers. No. We already have the Quilava, so I guess we'll take Totodile.
Beautiful. What are we giving? Do we care? What are we grabbing this man?
Let's call
Florida man.
Yes. I like that.
Fluoride man.
Why are there 2 D's? How do I go back?
I don't know. Yep.
Florida.
It all fits. It was destined.
Yes, oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. The wrong key, I should say, as we are emulating on the PC.
The pissy?
The Pissy.
Yeah. That's what console players would call this if they had any sense. Thanks, console players.
You're a shining beacon of humanity.
You guys are so freaking
human.
Stupid. You're so not intelligent like I is. I know good words on my PC.
Every time I like go to adjust my microphone, I snap a rubber band off my shock mount.
Snap. Poppin' bands.
Began
Remember that song? Bands to Make Her Dance?
Oh, no. Did not want to be reminded of that.
I said bands to make her dance. That was the unofficial theme song when I was a camp counselor, like years ago. At the little kids' day camp. Me and the other counselors were blasting that.
Yes, Counselor Peter, I can see it now.
Mostly, right. I never got to be in charge of the water sports. That was for all the cool kids.
The kids that can swim.
Well, only the cool counselors got to do water sports.
What do we have over here? Jhoto badge check. Oh, that's for the Elite Four, which I don't remember that being there. So
let's talk to Wallman.
He's on the Wabash Cannonball. Up until only a few months ago, you would keep going this way to get to the Indigo Plateau, but Mount Silver erupted and wiped almost the entire route off the map. Rope. There was a typo there.
Dropping rope.
If it wasn't for Pokemon, New Barktown would have been destroyed in the Inferno. It's amazing how powerful these little guys can be. Alright, well, let's go gather some Jhoto badges, shall we?
Yes. Let's drop our crusty sourdough loaf all over these gyms.
No. Just...
We gotta get... What's the trio of monkey Pokemon? We're getting those. I'm naming one crusty, one sourdough, and one loaf.
Pansear, and...
Yes.
Or Panpour.
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 I only remember Panpour because it has Scald. Even though a lot of Pokemon have Scald. But that was like, oh, it's a water-type move that does burn.
It can burn. How awesome. Well, we're into... Okay, well.
Well.
So much for that.
You aren't Chansey Killer. Don't even try.
As I live and breathe. Garchomp, already one of the greatest Pokemon in the game, buoyed by his learning of Dragon Dance in this game, which is just fucking insane.
We'll just take this OP Pokemon and just boost him up a notch. He'll roughly be in the open.
We can boost his attack and speed at the same time? That won't be broken.
No, it's traditionally a slow Pokemon Garchomp. I think it's a good balancing move.
Well, he's 102 base speed, so he's fast. That's one of the reasons he's so good.
Right. That was my joke, Kurt, because he's literally a fucking jet. He's the jet Pokemon.
He's
so fast. Shark. He's so fast he finishes before me in bed. And
you're a regular one-pump chump.
Yes. I can't wait to get the level 50 of that.
I have an extra. I farmed for an anointed version. You can have the non-anointed should you desire.
An anointed one pump chump. That sounds ridiculous.
A Furret.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we gotta bring our boy up to speed here, so we'll just keep
do the old switch out.
Do the switch training dance here.
Have you encountered the walking ferret meme?
No, I have not.
It was flash in the pan, but it retains now a very small and devoted fan base. I think there is a Pokédex entry that ferret just can keep walking forever. Like it's just one of those things, or like it has.
It has to keep moving forever. Yes, I know. I'm aware of the Pokédex entry.
Yes, so they did a meme of that where they playing. I forget what the town is, but they play one of the town's themes, and it's the 3D GIF of Ferret walking, and they did it with a bunch of memes, like what was it? I think it was Ferret walks up the down escalator until they release the Pearl Diamond Platinum remake, aka never, and it's just a 24-hour live stream of that one GIF.
Oh dear. I think we might need cut to keep going here.
Damn.
Oh wait, no. We just need to wait. No, yeah, I think we do. All right, well, Totodile, let's see if you can learn cut.
Should be able to.
I have cut, right? I do.
Yes. I wonder what HM lets them like jump up ledges.
Something we need the Zephyr badge for.
Interesting.
I assume we'll get that first. I believe that's the first badge in the Jhoto region. Or no,
Probably.
it's the flying one. So that's a little later, I think.
Yeah. Let's see. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Black Dynamite?
We're going to go up to Route 30. Excellent. You got your own starter Pokemon. You guys look strong together. Here, I have one last gift before you. Badge case. Gee, thanks.
Oh God. So this is the weirdest. This reminds me of the weirdest thing. So the badge case makes me think of Trigun. I'll talk briefly about this while you defeat this little kid, smash his fucking face into the ground. So in the anime, Vash just kills all the bad guys and he goes for Legato Blue Summers. And he's just like, I'm just gonna fight you now, asshole. And I guess this is spoilers for the anime from the 90s that we already talked about on the show, so just go watch that episode. But yeah, in the anime, he had Vash's arm, which gave him like psychic powers. So that's cool. But in the manga, he basically his whole body was rigged up with like electro wires that he just like sent out and could like nerve impulse to make people do whatever he wanted. So all of the kill all the gym leaders and gets to me. They all had half of a coin. That when every coin was in, you only got every coin. It deactivated Legato's powers. Now, why Legato would give him something like that? It's a little because Legato's he's a weird masochist, crazy person who's like, yes, my boss did break every single bone in my body, and I am in a giant iron lung for the rest of my life.
I am okay with that.
Yep, we're just gonna go.
All right.
That was a great scene too in the manga because it's just like Legato's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you when Vash finally shows up to him the first time, but Knives walks out and fucking like crushes his body like a fucking tin can, like just like every down in one column just crumpled. It was great. I'm like, that man is horizontal instead of vertical now.
That man does not look the way that he should. Bust his face up, leave him looking different. All right.
I call that backdoor plastic surgery. Now this is truly the.
She'll give her old nose back.
No. Oh, Sharkbeak. She's picking up a bird's beak off the ground. This will work.
Yes, this will do. I always imagine it like. You didn't watch Arrested Development, but Job at one point gets like a fucking chicken mask, and that's always what I think of when someone wears the sharp beak. The mirror match. We don't actually have anything that counters dragon. We don't have any ice type moves. We have dragons, I guess, which also counter dragon. So we're just gonna send our strongest dragon. Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball B. When I see the Sharpie, it reminds me of like it makes me think of when they put the fucking titanium teeth on the guard dogs.
Oh no.
To give them like extra bite.
Yeah.
Here, we'll just put this on you. Get him some more levels. Every single
When I was a
fight.
kid, I used to always think of like levels as being like Pokemon birthdays. So like, oh man, he's having a lot of birthdays today.
That's fucking cute. That's so fucking cute, Kurt. Shove his face full of pokey cake.
Definitely
Do you
feed him
think?
Pokemon candy from Pokemon Go, which is definitely not ground up Pokemon.
Yeah.
Don't
Do
even
you think
suggest
that
it.
Charmander objects to birthday cake like candles getting blown out? Does he see that and he's like, "Oh God."
I think it gives him Vietnam flashbacks, especially Ash's Charmander from the anime that nearly had its tail go out. I think it gives him Vietnam War flashbacks.
Yeah. Well, its tail went out when it was a kid. You know what? Its tail went out when it was young, so it stunted its growth, and that's why it's a tiny ass Charizard. When you go to the Valley of the Charizards, they're all fucking stacked. I see that picture of the tiny Charizard with the 5 larger Charizards around it. I just think of like the fucking Brazzers logo in the bottom corner.
Petite young Charizard gets reamed by 5 bolts.
I'm fucking finding it. It's got to exist. If furries exist and Rule 34 exists, then by God, this has to be a thing.
Yeah.
Although, all right, it should be known that this does pop up the warning flag that I have internally in my mind for Pokemon porn, which is as we've encountered this previously, and it's a fucking rabbit hole. It's a goddamn lop bunny hole.
Little punny.
Valley of. I want to find the image first.
Oh, that's right.
What? Oh.
Shedinja only has 1 HP, and he switched it out to the sandstorm. Oh, fuck it. Fuck me. I hope you're enjoying this, Robskiski. This is the kind of Pokemon that you don't get everywhere.
I think he left. I think he's
Probably.
gone.
Yeah, I think he's gone. I only see 1 in the thing.
Yeah.
We didn't get back to him fast enough, I guess.
Yeah.
It's okay. You were good for the time you lasted.
Okay. Yep. That's somehow not what I expected. Even though I typed those 2 words in, that is not what I expected.
Pokemon Brazzers.
Yes. So it is not. There was no representative image that encapsulated the mental image that I had, which was 5 large Charizards around a small Charizard. But everything else that you would obviously think of when you thought of Charizard Brazzers, including a lot of cosplay in adult cosplay, which surprised me.
Yep. Well,
that's what you get.
Sick people.
It never ends well. I like this is strike 2.
I
don't tread into that domain.
I don't know why you would have thought it would go any better the second time.
That's what she said. Oh. It's always the self.
Florida man evolving. Oh, there we go.
Predictive powers in action.
I could have sworn he evolved at level 16. He's slightly less Floridian.
He looks more primitive, or perhaps more Floridian.
There's the Pitchaberry. We obtained the Pitchaberry.
Quite useful.
Hi, what do you do? Mr. Pokemon. Hi, my name's Mr. Pokemon. I'm the world-renowned researcher Pokemon eggs. And who might you be? My word, can it be? You're Sab. I saw you on television when you came over here to Do-Not League. I'm such a big fan of the way you battle. I have a great gift for you.
I like the way you battle.
Oh, okay. Well, Croconaw. I mean, I know what you are. I know what you are, but like the egg could be anything. It could even be a Croconaw.
That was one of the wonderful quality jokes on Family Guy.
Yes. Very hit or miss, but when they hit hard. It's going to be a Togepi.
Like a drunk boxer.
Pretty sure, like 88% sure it's a Togepi.
Yeah.
But,
well, we don't have warm body. It's too bad.
We'll find out. Well, we're going to be on a journey here, so we'll hatch it eventually. Oh man.
I see you.
Yeah.
I feel that, man.
I feel.
Hey, look, it's another
Yeah.
it's
I'm
another
not even gonna
Pajute.
erase the PowerPoints. Dark cave. Well, I don't want any part of
Cool.
that.
Lovely, lovely. So there are like a couple different trees that were going on there. Ooh. But
Yeah.
butterfree. Butterfly.
Butterfree. Huyuk?
Yeah. Yuck. Yeah, what are those trees there that we just were back there?
Oh,
Those guys.
these you headbutt them. And
Oh,
Heracross comes
okay.
out sometimes. And then you use it to beat the fuck out of Whitney and show her Miltank that it ain't hot shit.
Oh, Heracross. It only learns does it learn mostly fighting moves, or is it
It runs Brick Break fairly early on, which was
okay.
useful for taking out the Miltank.
Right.
But it does in later generations learn Close Combat and Mega Horn, so it has very strong dual stab.
Right. I knew it learned Mega Horn, but like I remember there's one Pokemon I remember there's like Bug type, but it didn't know any Bug type moves, or it's the other way around or something like that. And I thought that was Heracross.
I'm sorry, what did you want for your Onix? Oh, I think that's how we get Steelix. He trades an Onix with Metal Coat for a Bellsprout. Which I don't want to rip a guy off like that.
You know where Steelix was fucking OP? Was the Pokemon Ranger games. Steelix made me quit that game.
Oh, God.
Because trying to wrap around a worm with a circle is really fucking hard, as it turns out.
It's Henri. Sab, I cannot believe you are here. That's not French at all. Oh, are you traveling to the Jhoto region too? Well, I have some news. Say, my mom and dad ended up separating. Mom thinks that dad was too weak, so Regina formed her own coalition of X-Team Fusion members. They aren't just targeting Mew, they are targeting as many legendary Pokemon as they can get.
It's an ugly divorce.
It was very ugly. I just saw them sneaking into the ruins of Alf south of the city, but I asked too much of you already. I'm sorry to have bothered you.
I'll just guilt trip you and walk away. Thanks, asshole.
But you know, if you wanted to save the world or anything, you would show up at the ruins of Alf, is all I'm saying.
I say that. Oh no, excuse me. Whew.
It moves occasionally. It should hatch soon.
Oh, it's fairy type.
The egg, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, gee, wonder what it could be. What famously egg Pokemon distributed in Jhoto is retconned to be fairy type?
Weepin' Bell.
Keto. Kato, not now.
Oi, Sabu. And then we don't do English.
You just missed Falkner. He said he was going to spend some time with the ruins of Elf. Maybe you can find him there. There's this Henri guy who said that if I saw you, I should really guilt trip you about going to the ruins of Elf. I couldn't really understand him because he had a thick French accent that drifted into something that sounded a little more not French.
Yay. That's what. This would really me. It's fucking rain. Just like, yeah, I'm walking around the rain. There's fucking little weeping bells crawling up to me. I don't know, man. What am I doing here? I just want a hot cocoa. I don't even want a beer. I want a hot cocoa.
Lights a cigarette.
Yeah. Well, wait a second. Do we put away our Florida Man no cut, right? So we're once again without a cutter.
Oh, well. Yes, Animator is speaking.
Got him. Blah. Blah.
Blah. You hatching yet?
How many steps does it usually take?
I don't know.
I think you said something about Route 34.
That's where the daycare's at.
Oh, okay.
Double battle. Nope.
Can you defeat our double dose of picnicker power? No, because you didn't do it. You goober.
Oh no, this is a bad matchup.
We'll just have to still smash them.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he's quad weak to grass, so that might actually KO. Nope, I lied. It's still a skip loom.
It's just still a 20 levels lower than a skip loom. It is faster than us, which is quite interesting.
Swampert isn't the fastest Pokemon in the world. Setting up the egg.
Is it a bad egg?
Bad
egg.
Bad egg. Oh, when I was surfing, when I was firing up the game and figuring out what to do next, I ran into a question mark in the wild. Level 18 question mark. I should have recorded it, but I didn't think to.
That's really... I wonder if... Like, this game seems pretty well put together, so I wonder if that was just, like, an Easter egg.
Perhaps.
I'd like to think so. I'll put stock in these guys. Put bonds in them.
Cotton spore.
Oh,
my speed harshly fell.
Good. The tank is slower now. It's got... Just the, fucking the sandstorm.
Sleep clause! You're violating sleep clause.
Ref. It's like the fucking... So, there's an interesting point in my life where I decided that I was going to watch all of Metabots. And I watched all of Metabots.
I hope this was the same point that it was airing on television and you didn't go out of your way to watch it.
I binged Metabots in my own spare time. And
Metabee!
I remember virtually nothing of that show. So it really was a complete, just absolute waste of my time. Except for the fact that every Metabot match had a referee. And you thought it was just like a joke, like, oh, the referee's there for everyone to make sure it's the official sanctioned Metabot match. But then the bad guys try and break that rule and try and just have the Metabot do stuff. And then the fucking ref calls down an orbital satellite to shoot a fucking...
I remember that. I fucking remember that episode. That's the only memory I have of that show.
Because it's so fucking out there. Like, okay, ref, you gotta fucking...
You just use fucking whatever laser. That move in Satellite or whatever it was in Shining Force.
Yeah. Oh. I almost want to play that game again.
Yeah, that was fun. I'd like to do it. Well, yeah, we can probably do it again because, like, we had that weird snafu with, like, how half the like, we accidentally live streamed a session of that, and it's somewhat incomplete.
Yeah, I want to see if they ever ported it.
There was a port that we played the port to.
I gotcha.
GBA.
It's a whole series.
Yeah,
too.
There are a ton of them. I've never actually played Shining Force 2. Maybe we'll do that someday.
That would be fun. Shining in the Darkness. It's over like a bunch of different games. Like there's dungeon crawlers, strategy RPGs, like action RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll read off the strategy ones because there's Shining Force Gaiden, Shining Force Gaiden 2, Shining Force 2, Shining Force Gaiden Final Conflict, Shining Force CD, Shining Force 3, and Shining Force Feather, which was on the DS, and I guess that's the latest one. But Shining Force 3 was on the Saturn.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing Shining Force CD was for the Sega CD. Good job, guys.
Seems following the trend of.
What the fuck did that old man say to us?
Something about using the Pokemon Center to rest your Pokemon, and that's what it's there for.
Wow. Asshole.
Fucking bitch.
Okay, boomer.
You have to explain that meme to me. I don't know where the fuck it came from, but it
I don't
was
know where
on
it came
Conan.
from. It came from, as far as I know, like Reddit or maybe Facebook. It's somewhere in the greater social media ness. And all it is just a dismissal of the baby boomer generation, sort of like a summary of everyone's sort of gripes against it, where they're just like, you're not going to listen to anything I have to say or any arguments I have to make about the housing market, about the climate, about uh, politics or whatever, because you dismiss me, so I'm just going to dismiss you.
Right.
And that's all crunched into, okay, boomer, don't give a fuck anymore.
And Torterra.
Turtle, turtle.
Turtle. We don't really have any hard counters for grass.
Well, we'll just have to kill him.
There's one weakness in this team. I would say let's try to like find a fire type.
We could. Well, we have a Quilloth that has a
That's
Everstone.
true, but Typhlosion. Well, we can always take the Everstone off. Typhlosion isn't that great. Let's try to find like a good fire type, like an Infernape or something.
Typhlosion's design was a little weird too, because like he has just like the shoulder fire.
Yeah, especially like in the 3DS games where it's not lit all the time and he just looks like a fucking blob.
Looks like a fucking he looks like fucking porcupine without his squares. He's like, I'm here, guys. I'm a big old plush toy.
So I grabbed lunch at Burger King, and there's like this weird fucking blob of chicken in my onion rings. I did end up eating it just to see what it was like, and it didn't have any flavor. I'm not even sure what menu item it was supposed to be.
Sounds like a malformed chicken nugget. Oh God, do you have him in Whirlpool and he has you in Whirlpool and you have him in Fire Spin? Oh no, it's outrage.
No, we were leech seeded and whirlpooled.
I see.
Empoleon.
Steel type.
Oh right, Dragonite can't be switched.
Guess we'll just have to fucking kill him.
Well, let's hope that we can Earthquake through the confusion. That's the bond of a favorite Pokemon and their trainer.
You can successfully tell them to stomp the fucking ground. I actually like to imagine the Earthquake is just them doing the Dragon Ball Z power-up. This Leech Seed.
Yeah. It's rough times.
Go. Damn it.
Damn it. Calm Mind and Fernape. That's interesting.
Well, this is where you just picked wrong, asshole. Way to go up against our all-special team.
Physical.
Our all-special team. They're special to me, damn it.
Well, they're special, but not in that way. And he predicted the switch, so he's set up. But little does he know, we still outspeed and can OHKO with Earthquake.
Oops.
Oops, all boosts.
That's some, like, what was it? Fucking Thumb Wars. Where they're doing the raid on the Death Thumb. And the one guy goes, and he's like, I'm almost there. I'm almost at the button. Just a little closer. Just a little closer.
Oh, we have
just a little closer. And then he turns to the camera. He's like, this would have been easier if I entered a lot closer to the button. And then he dies.
Yeah, we briefly had another viewer. We need to do a better job. Keep an eye on the chat here. Dupio Requiem dropped a
oh whoa, what's this?
Oh whoa. And
he's gone.
Twitch, yeah. So we need to more monitor that better.
I turned it down for just a moment.
Just a minuto?
Just a poopin' tuppence. Pup and tuppence.
Pup
That's
and
the price I pay for my dog. Is a pup tuppence. That's some cute nomenclature right there. And you better fucking believe it. Why is there a teleporter system if we get fly? I don't understand.
I don't understand. I never thought I'd be arrested. I wear New Balance shoes.
Did you watch the season finale of South Park
No, I did
this
not.
year? South Park only had like 6 episodes this year. That was crazy. Usually they at least have like 10, right?
I really don't know. I'm not a
I
huge
guess
South
they
Park
just
fan.
I guess they don't really care anymore, right? They're really trying to be like, we're done with this. We really don't want to make any more.
Yeah.
That's kind of the curse of animated TV. That's good job, test message. Like, because they all did really well, and they're really easy to just keep going forever. Which, who the fuck would have thought that animated series were the most economical,
Yeah.
the most steady income, considering the nature of production. But like, Simpsons goes for 20 seasons. Family Guy is still going, I think.
Yeah.
Futurama like got canceled, and
Came
I'm
back.
fine with that. It went out on its own terms.
Oh yeah, that's the thing about Futurama that I like is they were like, okay, yeah, we're I think we're done here, and they just wrapped it up.
Perfect. And now it will forever remain as like a gem in people's minds. This is one of those cases where it's you die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah, they stopped the Simpsons, and then like Fox like got them to come back, and after they came back, it was just
even more so than like the downward decline. This was like a phased transition into just the fucking hollow shell they were now. Like I saw an episode and it was like 10 minutes long and it was like nothing.
Yeah, it just I don't know how much of the original writing staff is on there, but like you do anything for 20 years, you're going to get burnt out and just want to move on to something different.
Yeah, I think about the voice actors that they're 20 years older now.
Yeah.
Like, even if they start in their prime, they're at least 50, 60 now.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And, like, I guess for the guys, that's fine. Because this is a thing about little voice lessons for everyone here. So a guy's voice doesn't finish developing like 100% until they're like 40. Your voice, our voices, even now, are still growing a little bit.
So I will be even deeper in time, if you can believe that.
Raise the bar, Itone. Hey, look, mean look. He's giving you the stank eye.
You can't escape. Okay.
You're stuck in here with me.
Haha! I threw that shit before I walked in the room.
It's short man talking smack to a big man. Shouldn't have did that. Oh look, earthquake. I see purple. Earthquake reflex hit.
Purple rain. Purple.
It's the earthquake color reflex. We're like, oh, is that red Pokemon? Earthquake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is
purple
that
Pokemon?
what is it?
Earthquake. Green
Shiny
Pokemon?
gray Pokemon?
Fire Blast.
Earthquake. And then earthquake. It's like fucking what is it? Like the adults or Tim and Eric name 10 things that aren't earthquake. 10 Pokemon moves that aren't earthquake. Fire blast, confuse ray, earthquake. Damn it.
We got the best prices. We sell prices.
Premium prices. So beautiful.
I mean, I like some of their sketches individually, but I can't like sit down and watch an entire episode of Tim and Eric.
No.
Because they just get a little too surreal for me sometimes.
Yeah. I just realized tonight might be a great night to start to watch some 4 a.m. Adult Swim. Some like 3 a.m. like fucking weird time. Because I don't know what's on the weird time slot now. I never did. I never have. Last time I watched it was like the girl who was in love with a sandworm, right? What was that show?
Yes, that was so weird. I wasn't sure if I was still high or not when that came on the screen.
Fucking, oh my God, Adult Swim. It's so experimental. Like I remember when Too Many Cooks got super big for a little bit.
Yeah. Its legacy still lives on to this day.
Mm-hmm.
There are still, in fact, too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
Fucking. It gets me every time when they fucking jump to space from just people murdering each other on Earth. Or the SSS cooks.
I'm looking at these guys coming in here with one Pokemon still. I like to imagine these guys, if these were guns, they just have their side piece. And the little kid walks up with like the AK, like the child soldier comes in. Like, how did you get in here? And you just turn and you just fucking just open up on them.
Go get that
Keep
American
walking.
a hug.
Yes.
Shoot anyone who looks different from us.
They drop the fucking rocket launcher. Oh, drat. I love that kid.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home and see my mother. I could use a cuddle.
It's not. There's more than Jews to worry about. It's sort of a pragmatic thing. Jojo Rabbit, go watch it. The next thing I gotta watch is The Lighthouse. I gotta figure out where the fuck I can find that.
Yeah, I've been trying to get there. Trying to see that. It's just hard sometimes to find the time to go out to the theater.
There's an episode of There's a Strong Bad Email that reminds me a lot of this, because like the email was about independent films versus indie films, right? And how they're the various differences therein. And that just sort of is very exemplary in like the difference between The Lighthouse and Jojo Rabbit, where The Lighthouse is an independent film and Jojo Rabbit is an indie film. Oh. So it's made for like no budget by just some guy. He's like, then Strong Sad jumps in. He's like, actually, this was made with the first faux budget film. I financed the whole thing with Monopoly money. And best of luck to you. Good. Hey, look, actual strategy. Well,
or not.
By. Well, they're guarding the ladder, you know.
Yeah.
We gotta defeat all the boys before you can get out.
Unown. Get owned, kid. All we were told to do is guard the ladder, so that's what we're doing. Can I train her down?
Sadly, you're more effective than literally everyone else in this ruin.
Yeah. You have done more to impede my progress than any of your colleagues.
Who are all currently, like, walking up to us with various questions, like, very lighthearted questions. Like, hey, how'd you slip past the guards? Are you lost, son?
What are you doing? Oh,
Let me
God,
why?
why?
Throw my Embor. You want a little Pokemon battle, son? Want a little battle? I got 2 of them.
You want to scrap?
Have you ever seen? I like the fire type ones the best. And the kid just out comes the fucking Garchomp, and he's like, "Okay, I see how it is."
Ah, I see. That would probably be how you got past all those other guards. Makes sense now.
You gonna fucking do this to me? You about to do this to me?
He's like trying to hype himself up. Let's say I'm fucking crazy. You might got better Pokemon, but you ain't as crazy. And just fucking annihilation.
He's got these crocodile skin boots, and he's jealous of that. But I got a little egg named Tommy.
You know what Susie got me? A son named Terry Jean. Looks just like old Tex.
Why isn't there a wrestling fucking themed gym? Oh.
Because you can't just have a bunch of halucha and incinerors.
You can't tell me that. That's impossible. I would go to that gym. I
All
would
right.
sweep that gym.
Pokemon. We're gonna switch into Dragonite because he's not affected by Earthquake, and then we're gonna Earthquake.
Hooray! Foolproof. Got him.
Got him.
It's just you turn your Pokemon and be like, Dragonite, jump. Gargibble, use it's fucking Earthquake. Oh, Lapras, you tank. Wasn't Lapras like really fucking nerfed?
From what?
In like the OG, like Gen 1 or was it Gen 1?
Lapras was okay. Lapras was very good competitively in Gen 2.
Okay. Because I remember like it couldn't learn like ice type moves or something, and it was ice type.
Maybe there
So
was a
it's
lot
just
of that in Generation 1. Like
yeah.
there's like no damage dealing ghost type moves. It was just a mess.
It's a real shit show. I mean that like every story you hear from that game was just how it was fucking cobbled together. And then you look at that, I just imagine them just like they like Squidward or some shit just looks out his window at all the Pokemon Ragers raging about fucking Dexit and that shit, and he looks back at Gen 1 and just sort of like and just looks at the fucking gotta catch 'em all programming.
Yeah. I mean that.
And he's like,
You know, people have been saying and complaining about shit with Pokemon for forever, and Lord knows I did it with Generation 3 too, where you couldn't, import your Pokemon from the previous 2 games. I was rather upset about that, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be a Pokemon game, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna play well, and you're gonna enjoy your time with it, and these other games exist that have these Pokemon in them.
yes.
And I'm pretty sure we'll at least get the original 151 and their entirety at some point in Galar because they're in Pokemon Let's Go. So I figure at some point they're going to make their way over.
Yeah.
The mirror match.
Got them. And they're almost our level now. It's
concerning.
Lestrange.
I agree.
Dragonite, you gotta tech them out.
We'll resist the water stab. And then retaliate with outrage.
Oh, T1 protect. Classic maneuver.
You're just delaying the inevitable.
Don't blind protect. Use it. Use it as a fucking read. Oh,
scouting with protect is a viable strategy.
I see.
So, like, if I were in the same situation as the other trainer and I used Protect and I saw Outrage, I'd be like, oh, okay, and switch into a Steel type or a Fairy type.
Right.
Because he's going to be locked into Outrage. I'm going to get this Pokemon in for free because either his attack isn't going to do any damage or he's going to have to switch out if he protects my switch.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Electrical Longboard. Welcome to our Pokemon Strategery guide. And we're gonna hit Regina. I'm gonna get him. Oh, that was Drudge. We just beat him.
We did just beat him.
He was Nameless Grunt that we got. Fixed him.
Do you know how many anonymous grunts I've taken out over the years? You don't even have a name tag. Why don't you just go lie down?
Yeah. Hey, boss, there's some kid who's been tearing through our stuff. That's all right. It's no worry.
He's got a level 49 bag.
Oh, hey, little kid. Oh, God. What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
My God, man, what is wrong with you?
Dude. Fucking, he has the most Skullet, because his skull is a mullet.
He's the OG Skullet.
In terms of, like,
How
Pokemon
much you want to
design,
bet the next Pokemon is a level 49 Salamence?
Yeah, in terms of design, I did not like Bagon's design. But it's
Um,
better than fucking Trapinch's design, where it's like, yes, this evolves into Flygon.
yes, of
What?
course. Yeah, I know.
That
It's
actually stopped me from getting a. I was all set to get a Flygon, but I had no idea that Trapinch evolved that way.
yeah. I mean, Vibrava, Trapinch to Vibrava is just like the complete like what? That doesn't.
Color, what's that? Color palettes? Nah, I never heard of them.
You're just like you're looking at the two and you're like, what? Oh, it's level
Oh,
50.
good job, game designers.
Oh, it used
You're really
protect. It's an
none of
illegal
this.
Pokemon. Salamence doesn't evolve until level. Uh, did I not get confused?
I guess not.
Okay, interesting glitch.
And goodbye, Salamence.
And he's gone. I'm the strongest grunt. I'ma send out my Salamence. And he's dead.
Just let us ding here. Walk by.
Hi, Regina George.
Oh, the volcano orb. Hmm. I
Hmm.
wonder where that's going.
He's a face he's
He
well,
is
here's a
advanced.
face I didn't think I'd be seeing again. You're the brat who took down that miserable excuse for leader Michael. No matter, I'm no longer subject to his weakness, and I can finally
And he
crush you
never
once and
put
for
out.
all. I faked every orgasm. We're streaming a kids game. A Ditto.
Nah. I call him Michael too.
Just the Ditto fucking transforms into Michael and it like really hates it every time she makes him do it.
This was explained in great detail in the Pokemon movie. Fucking Detective Pikachu.
Yeah.
Wait, did your Pepe not go from level 59 to level 60?
It was level 58.
Oh, okay. I thought it skipped the ding. A Kecleon. What is this with her type changing team? What's coming out next? A cast form?
She's a changeling. It's a milk tank. The
Oh,
milk tank brings all the boys to the yard, and
yeah.
damn right is better than yours.
We never got that Heracross.
No, but we have something
Was
just as good. Your body slam. What the? Oh, it was a crit. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? We're steel type. That should do nothing.
Get out of here. Kamehameha.
Get out of here with your King
Hadouken.
Vitamin having ass. Hadouken! I would say it's more of a Hadouken than a Kamehameha. Wobbuffet.
Okay.
Oh, wait, it has Shadow Tag, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Well,
We have a special and we have a physical, right? Or a
yeah, so
special.
we can, let's Swords Dance first and see what it wants to do. Safeguard.
Okay.
All right, here comes the
Classic
mix-up.
classic support Wobbuffet.
Aha! Oh wait, so
Suck it.
they're both physical, I guess then,
Oh, okay.
because
Well, let's do the one that fucking hits him for more damage and is
yeah.
regular effective then.
We don't have to worry about a focus sash. We broke the sash at least.
Yep. We don't have to worry about Destiny Bond.
Yeah.
All that shenanigans.
None of that. Zoroark. You people don't understand type matchups, do you?
She wants to be ready for every circumstance.
Yeah, everything except the Wobbuffet shifts somehow.
Well, I mean, Wobbuffet, I guess, is sort of like shifty between special and physical.
Yeah, but like doesn't change form or anything like that.
Yeah. You tried to be whatever we thought you wanted to be.
I still have the volcano orb. They say it contains the power to summon Entei, but in all due time, Team Fusion, we're done here.
I'm glad that Pokemon Battle was impactful and allowed us to stop her plans.
Yes. this the writer here came from the Borderlands 3 school of protagonist agency.
Yeah. I just want to see him as she walks out, and he's like, "All right, I'm not gonna fight you anymore. Like, if this battle didn't do anything, so when you challenge me next, I'm gonna say no." It's like, you can't do that. Like, watch me.
Let's battle. No. What? What?
Otherwise, I'll take the volcano orb. You were gonna take it anyway.
You must be the person who chased off those thugs, correct? Falconer. Oh, forgive me. My name is Falconer. I'm the Violet City gym leader. Those hooded thugs trapped us in the research center. I'm sorry I couldn't help. Are you going to challenge my gym? I'll be heading back now. Thank you for your help. He sounded awfully sarcastic in his thank you.
Thanks, Bird Boy.
Penthouse key. Penthouse of the penthouse letters?
Ooh. Playboy Lapani. I know I already made that. Well, that wasn't a joke. That was just a terrible statement of fact.
Eh.
So we don't dive in there anymore. Well,
I don't want to explore more ruins.
Yeah, the ruins of Alph is not.
I'm a little ruined.
It's no Iridian home. We don't get a gun that shoots out Pokemon.
Quagsire.
Ah, Quagsire. Everyone's first experience with dual typing coming to fuck them in the ass.
Unaware.
Like,
which is the perfect ability for Quagsire.
Because I was caught unaware when I tried to use an electric type move on it.
It's blue. Yeah, that's what we were talking about with color association. It's like blue, Thunderbolt. What? What?
Fuck!
Retaliates with Earthquake. No.
What the fuck is Quagsire even supposed to be?
He is Quagsire.
You think about it and you're like, it's a weird fucking potato pancake ass blue thing.
This guy.
No, kid, you gotta challenge us in the gym.
This guy's got a team on him.
Fucking, this is some World Star Pokemon shit. This is Pokestar, where there's a guy next to us with a cell phone filming us fight in the fucking parking lot of the gym.
Pokestar. Oh. Wait, how did it fucking live the Scald in the rain? That's one bulky Houndoom.
Man's got it trained. He's got his pedigree. He's got the charts. He'll bring it out.
For Alligator. Yeah, we don't really have a hard counter to water either.
We used to have Thunder on Dragonite, but that changed.
Yeah. We had to ditch it for Fly, I think.
Which is fine.
What are our moves here? Earthquake, Waterfall. Oh, I think we had to get rid of it for Waterfall.
I see. As usual, just powering through. It's kind of like I enjoy playing. It's nice when I can play an RPG where I'm not super grinding and over leveled. I've learned to like that because then all the items and shit you stockpile you actually use.
Yeah.
And you're like, why am I ever going to use this smoke bomb? It does minor damage, but it actually helps. That Golden Sun was really good about that because before you learn all the cool spells, you have like one-use items that you can buy at the store where you can use all the spells. And then by the end of the game, you're like, I don't need this shit anymore. I'm a fucking magic wizard who can summon earthquakes with my mind powers. And I can cause animate girls to come down from the sky and fucking do any number of crazy shit. What's that, Iris? You're gonna send my opponent into the sun and then full restore my entire team, even the ones that aren't on the field? Wow. And it only costs every single gin you have. Now, if you don't play Golden Sun, that meant literally nothing to you.
Nope. It was just noise.
That's all right. Well, I'll take the moment here to explain Golden Sun's system because I really like it because it's really clever. So it's a lot of shit. I think about how battling works in Golden Sun. There's a lot going on. So it's a regular JRPG where you have a team of 4 people. And later in the game, you have another team of 4 people that you can switch between. whatever. Everyone has weapons and can attack. Easy. Boom. Everyone also can do magic. And that's just generic, like damage, healing, stat boost, whatever. But what they add on top of that is every person can have a number of Jinn equipped. So genies, or, Jinn.
Mm-hmm.
And you get like 8 slots per dude. And you pick them up around the world. And they have their own one-use effects, which have a cooldown period. But if they're on standby, if they're not on their cooldown, right, if they're ready to use, they also power up your stats and change your magic. So you can either have the benefit of having cool magic that you want and powered up stats, or you can use your one-time use effects and then be lowered on stats for like 2 or 3 turns. And then, what's the other way to do it? I think I know what it is. Like you use them, and then you have to use instead of them just cooling down and being able to use again, you can use a summon, which is you have X amount of fire Jinn and X amount of like wind Jinn or something.
Wind Jinn.
And you wind Jinn, and you summon a big ass like it's like summons from Final Fantasy, except
right.
they're all anime stylized, and they do shit. So if you use your summons, if you spam summons, which are very powerful attacks, your characters are weak for a while, and you're at a disadvantage. And the biggest summon in the game, Iris, costs like 9 of 2 elements, so like almost 2 full characters worth of Jinn. So it's a really fucking big power down, but it does massive damage and heals your entire party fully. So it's a fairly useful move.
It's making sounds. It's about to hatch. Let's do some laps.
Yep. Push it to the limit. Limit. Let's run around Sprout Tower. Do you get Bellsprout in Sprout Tower? Do you encounter wild Pokemon in there?
Yes.
Yes.
It's actually one of the better trading spots in the early game of GSC because Bellsprouts give a fair amount of experience.
Right.
This is the most exciting part of the stream for anyone tuning in.
Of course.
Where we run around.
Step cat. When I was playing Diamond and Pearl,
a bike. We have to have a bike, right?
Yeah. When I was playing Diamond and Pearl, I had no idea. Like you had all those cool apps. They're all weird and interesting. Like there's a coin flip app.
Yes.
That was weird, and some of them were like not super useful, or so I thought. Like the step counter. Now I was not a pro Pokemon player. I was just a casual boy. So I'm like, why do I need a step counter? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I look back and I'm like, oh, eggs and leveling and shinies and all. It's the fucking RNG meter. Yeah. And your location if you're trying to boundary break. Which, not intended, but very useful.
Indeed.
I want to look up all the apps in Diamond and Pearl.
There's an app for that.
Diamond, Pearl, Pokédex app.
This doesn't feel significantly faster than running.
No. Pokétech. Oh god, there were like 25 different ones. There's a digital watch, a calculator, a memo pad, a pedometer, Pokemon list. What's that? Oh, it's just like it lists it's a quick look at your Pokemon statuses and health. Friendship checker, dowsing machine, berry searcher, daycare checker, Pokemon history of the last Pokemons you've gotten. Just a push button counter. It's a clicker. An analog watch. There we go. Hey,
what a surprise.
Who the fuck would have thought it was a goddamn Togepi? Well, do we need it?
Nope.
Okay. Is Togepi a particularly good Pokemon?
Togekiss is pretty good, but I think that's a trait evolution.
Okay. Link Searcher, Coin Toss, Move tester. That was an interesting one where you can just you use a move and put it against a dual typing of your choice, and you can see how effective it'll be. Calendar, a dot artist, roulette. That's interesting. Trainer counter, kitchen timer, color changer. Oh, it lets you change the LCD screen. Matchup checker. What is that? Breeding compatibility of 2 of your party Pokemon. Poketinder. Stopwatch. Alarm clock. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking weird apps on this shit. How many are useful?
Well, we could use a fire type, and Typhlosion's better than nothing. An electric type would also be good, but
It doesn't boost us in our matchup against grass.
No. We have 3 things that don't exactly match up super well against. We don't have a great answer for grass. We don't have a great answer for water. And we don't have a great answer for... Actually, I think that's it. Just grass and water. I guess we don't have a great one for flying either. Which is where electric type would come in. That'd be good against flying and water.
Right.
But doesn't do anything for us for grass. So let's think. What is flying, or what flying and electric? Zapdos would be perfect.
Just get one of those.
Oh wait, we do have an answer to grass. Dragonite knows fly.
Oh, of course. I forgot about flying against grass. That's a good one. Yeah. All right, then Pikachu would probably be better.
Yeah, probably.
Get our fucking Pikachu.
I wish he had Light Ball. That would make him useful. But
I forget what Light Ball does. Is it speed or power?
Doubles his attack and special attack.
Oh, yeah, that's really fucking good.
Yeah.
But he has to be an asshole. And he gets a scarf instead. Thanks, Quilava. Back in the box.
You were good for the 0 battles we used you for. Yes. Okay. Back. Let's see what we have in the TMs here. It's all HMs. Thunderbolt.
Now, are these one use? I forget.
No, these are reusable. That's why we had a little mini existential crisis whether to use the Earthquake TM or not.
Right. It's an HM.
Yeah, I know, but I was hoping that they'd have done us a solid here.
And Tyranitar. Do we want to... Is he good with moves?
No.
Tyranitar a good special attacker at all?
It's carried Ice Beam for certain enemies. Oh wait, I keep forgetting which one's which button.
I see. On our Game Boy that we're definitely playing this on.
Yeah.
This game that is literally a ROM hack.
Rock, Slide, Crunch, Sandstorm? We don't need Sandstorm because we have Sandstream.
Yeah.
So I guess we can slap it on here.
Perfect. Yes, we just had to check its contest compatibility before we put it in there. I liked OG contests. I'll say it. Other than the breeding, like the way you had to power it up and stuff, I like contests. It was a cool sort of like predicting their moves.
Yeah, we had a decent. Oh yeah, we have a decent special attack. It's only 20 points lower than our regular attack.
Oh sweet.
So I guess Pikachu becomes a little redundant. But what else would we rather have in the spot?
For Alligator? Do we want the Alligator in there? Or not the Croconaw? Keep training him? Do we care about that? Let's see. Do we want to Angela Merkel back in?
Makes your way back in after all this. Um, that's a long journey.
Yeah.
Hydreigon doesn't evolve until like 65.
It's so fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think we'll just roll with it until we find something a little bit better. I'd be
Okay.
down for a Heracross if we could find Headbutt.
Yeah.
But I think that's break time, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We'll
Hooray.
call it. Oh, geez. Like around 10-ish.
Yep. We'll be back. Thanks,
All right.
Electric Longboard, for hanging on. We want you back here at 10. That'd
Yeah,
be really cool, dog.
please come back soon. You're a shining beacon of humanity. All right, take care, everyone.